Let me change my. Okay, good morning everyone.
Morning.
So were we at the bus stop?
Yeah, we're
And
here at the O bus terminal. So this is more like the gateway terminal. So if you're from Manila, one way or another, you're gonna stop right here to get to north. North meaning the northern Luzon areas. Like if you're gonna go to Baguio,
you have a
Ilocos.
scale
Scale?
for the rice?
We can actually borrow scale
Okay.
from the community. So you got the bags for the rice?
Huh?
Yes, we got.
All right. Okay, so we're heading right now to Sitio Target in Angeles City. But Sitio Target is actually on the mountainside where the small community of Aita people are actually living in there.
What's the name of this area here?
Where we at right now is the O. It is the city. We're heading to Sitio Target. Sitio Target is a small unit community of barangays.
What was the name of that bus station that we just left?
That is the O bus terminal.
Oh.
That is the that's the gateway bus station. If you want to head to like Zambales area, you're gonna stop in there.
So how many people that the population of Angeles City?
If it's Angeles City, like the city itself, I'm not quite sure how big it is, but it is the first city here in in Pampanga in Region 3.
I know Cebu is an old city. How old is Angeles City?
Uh Relatively younger than Cebu.
It's younger,
Yeah, it's younger.
but it seemed like it's overpopulated here in
Yes,
Angeles
yes,
City.
yes. It's overpopulated. Yeah, it's overpopulated. It's a small city actually. A small one.
It's real small.
Yeah.
So it's mostly bikes. And do they have jeepneys here in Angeles?
They still have jeepneys. It's not phased out yet.
Are they the smaller ones or the larger ones?
Smaller ones.
Oh, we need to go to what you call them before we go in.
Where
Hardware store.
the
A hardware store?
hardware store.
Yes.
Okay. What are you gonna buy?
Huh?
What are you gonna buy?
Um, um, purchase a couple of things for you.
I'm not sure, but let's just go to Sapang Bato. There's a hardware store there. I don't like these clouds. It's a little bit dark. You already got coffee? Because I haven't got mine. I mean,
Is that a park there on the left hand side?
left hand. I can't say a park. because nobody's getting in there because it's fenced.
Or they gated it off?
Yeah, this one's the park on the right side where people can
Okay.
jog.
Is the speaker going through?
This one's the park, and including the terminal. So those are the jeepneys for the local
Those are
jeepneys right
GP.
there.
Oh, they're the same size as the rest of them.
So we're getting
So
inside Clark.
so Norm, it's a lot of foreigners here, huh?
Yeah, because Clark is actually like a zone where military personnel usually get their retirement as well. They usually reside here because it's quite more friendly, and the locals can speak English as well. So there's no problem in terms of communication wise. You got a nearest airport there, and transportation wise, you got accessibility going to Manila or Makati just for a bus station, and you got a lot of establishments nearby. So a lot of foreign people, especially in military service, who made their retirements here. Unless you met someone from the province, so you could have some access, or you could go in there, get in there like place. But for this area, you could actually see foreigners, mostly U.S. from the U.S.
So is the developers here, or have you they started to develop here for condos, new condos?
Yes, there's a pop up, more like recently in the past 5 to 10 years. There's an influx of developers, hotels, condominiums for tourists, and not just for tourists, but for visiting like foreign people as well. So we're here right now in the grounds of Clark Air Base. This is more like the special economic zone. Special economic zones are like these are military zones that were converted into economic zones. In the Philippine law, all the military reservations before that was managed by the especially for the U.S. military before, prior to the eruption of Mount Pinatubo, or the volcano. Every location that was managed by the United States military before, we had it converted into economic zones. And when the government converted into economic zone, um, we made it like open to foreign investments.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why if you see a whole lot of buildings right here, on the side, those are renting investors, like building some warehouses, manufacturing, offices, all of those kind of things. And especially if you're building an economic zones, you have to make sure that the transportation wise, the road is actually good. But when you get out of Clark, it will be like the usual typical settings of a suburb. Like the roads are tight, the spaces are small. You can see informal settlers everywhere. So here in Clark, this is more like the eco zone or the economic zone, where it's still like there's some development happening.
I noticed that the roads are much better here than Cebu.
Only here inside Clark, because this is a economic zone. But when we get out later, you might say it's quite the same from other places.
So is it congested here in Angeles during
A
the
little bit,
rush hours?
yeah, a little bit, but not too much. Not compared to the traffic of different places. So it's the traffic here is still manageable at some point. Not compared to the difference between Cebu and Manila. boy. So at the farthest mountains that you're seeing right there, that is my place. That's the one I'm managing as well. I'm leading. That's the ancestral domain of Porak, my people. So we are attached, or we are just adjacent to the airport, or the Clark Air Base. On the right, that is the landing zone,
Is that
airport.
the airport?
Yeah, Clark Airport is just recently finished. It's more like the international airport right now. Flights from Korea is actually landing in there, and Hong Kong as well. Not sure if it's. I don't know if they have U.S. or some other, but mostly they're transferring some of the international flights here. Cathay, I think they transferred some of their flights here. One good thing about here is that they got a point to point bus station. So if you land here and you wanted to go to Manila, you just need to ride a bus, and then the bus will take you direct to the NAIA International Airport, NAIA Terminal 1, 2, and 3. And it's not gonna like go to EDSA. It will direct you going to like the Skyway direct, so you don't need to consume much time traveling. It's from Clark to Naiya. That is just roughly around 2.5. You're in there.
So how is the transportation, the taxis? Uh,
Taxis here. You got blue taxi, um, white taxi. We don't have much white taxis here.
so is the taxi here? I noticed in Manila and in Cebu that the taxi drivers overcharge foreigners. Is that happening here in Angeles City?
Same, same. Especially, but for the taxis, if you want to be more on the, if you want your fare not to be overcharged, you just need to like do the Grab taxis, the Grab app, so you don't get overcharged.
Are they white taxis here? Because
Nah,
I noticed I haven't seen none since.
there are no white taxis here, only blue taxi. But they're the pop. I mean the numbers of blue taxis is not that not large enough compared to Manila and Cebu. It's only a handful of like 100 or 200, I guess. Man, I really needed to get my coffee first. I can't operate.
No energy.
When you called up, I just woke up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't know they brought us in early this morning. For some reason, they left early. They were supposed to leave at 5 a.m., but they left at uh, 4:15.
If you didn't call, I'm still asleep. We're gonna grab some coffee first at McDonald's before we get in there. I
The
only
bus, the bus was
Yeah.
not full. It
Oh
was
yeah,
half full.
especially in the morning. Yeah. Where did you rode the bus? Like Cubao Station?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Cubao. They usually have the interval of moving on with the bus is actually like tight. I mean, They don't usually don't wait that much. You said you guys from went to Cebu?
So in your village, is it? Do we have to take the ferry there, or you can take the roads there to you?
No, we could actually go direct, but there are some portions that is like it's gated. You cannot enter without. I mean, some of the portions of the community is part of the like our business zone, so you cannot just make an entry without booking a tour.
And
So we will only go to the portion where you can access the community, but you need to ride a 4x4, otherwise you can't get there.
what is the name of your village again?
Sitio Target, but we will head to the spa area where a certain number of Aita are residing.
Uh, how many people in your community?
If it's just my community, on the area that we will be heading, I think there were around like 20 families there, plus some other families from the upper portion. So we already made some calls yesterday to
Are they
double that.
scattered
Yeah,
around, or are they close quarters? Are they?
a little bit scattered, so we have to make sure everyone's attending later. But aside from us, there is another group as well who's actually gonna give some goods as well. I don't know what time they're gonna be in, but your timing is actually good. Since it's rainy season, some of the operations are actually stopped, especially for like getting their goods to sell in the market. So yeah, what we're giving to them is kind of a little bit of help.
So is this considered as the downtown area? Because
No, this is a
it's
special
pretty
eco zone.
clean here.
As I said, this is a special eco zone. It should be clean because this is where all investors are coming and tourists. These are newly built Mimosa Philinvest, and we have this big hotels right here. This is a casino hotel. Of course, you cannot have it compared to Okada in Manila. So, but still, it's a good one.
What is big?
This is a Korean investor made by Korean investor. Widows Marriott and Swiss Hotel. But here's the main casino, the Han Casino.
Oh, that's a casino. Mm. So do they shoot dice in there, or just card games and slot machines?
Slot machines, but I'm not sure if you're familiar with casino nowadays. They're more like the digital ones. I enter once in there. Oh yeah, with Ace, we entered there just to see what it feels like. I'm not usually going inside casinos because of my position in the community. I'm not supposed to be seen in the casino. So just
So
for the
you,
sake of experience, we,
you are one of the leaders in your village, right?
yeah.
What do they call you? Your
I'm
title?
I'm the chairman. We call we they call us the new. I mean the contemporary titles like the chairman. That's what they call me now. The chief or the chairman.
So is that the highest title in your community?
No, there's more higher. Hold on one sec. Um, where can we park? They're all parked here. What are these dudes doing? You want to grab coffee first before we get there?
Yeah. Sir, lagay ko po sir ha.
Ah, sige. Oo, pero sino pa muna tayo? Oo,
Makaka-chat na lang. Kasi mama siya kaya mag-mission with me. Different churches sa South Africa kapag last time bigla kami rin. Busy ko lang.
busy ko lagi.
Makaka-chat na lang.
Makanya niya kan hata. Makalumus ini kan.
Ihahat din na ako na
Lihat, nah itu.
ngayon tayo. Malaki ka taga-mag-anak ko balik.
Kaca malaki ya buan. Apa nila ya? Hati naglakon hatun ninin. Inya. Naka-post hati kaganawan detali. Semua na igwat tangan igwat tayo kato yung PayPal mo di. Ka numain mo na labay mag-donate isan laya ka mo. At sina.
Galing putik papuntang lahat.
69. So mga dalawang linggot, limang araw. Basta pumahok kita na mag May habin para yahan natin at sinubot ka. I-donate nito sambal.
Hindi pa natin binibigay. Pare na. Para lang kulang lang.
May habin kay Loy, may alumbot. Ya bisa dala-tala dinggalan deh. Bakal kapatid ka rin. Mas nangailangan lang sa din at suka rin. Wow.
Ako ito ng bapa kanita, itong tingin sa vlog.
Awag, kita yung guys. Ibad.
Naggabon nyo ka rin?
Kita ang gabon, kita ang kawag.
Ang natingin kaya po ating leader. Ako may punta pero kukwento na yung bata kanita.
Kawag, kawag.
Kari, mas masakit. Sige mo na.
Kaya malalatang, nung ikatamo, malalatang mo masyal. Unang nung makanyang karakal, may kasya getang kay. Awiya.
Kailan pa makatimuela pa.
Kanya pa.
Kasi sabi na, sekretarya kami ng Niger. Ang sige yung bata kanita, sekretary.
Ikay. DND, Lorenzana.
Oo. Kwento na lang kami.
Pero syempre, hindi, problema kasi, pwede ka i-file na namin lang. Sexy ano, hindi siya makasama.
Higit yun, ano kayo makapunta?
Kalumpang. Manageable na yaman. Eh, nakalupa yung Tanay Rizal.
Ito lang naman para mapit na.
Yun.
Ano weakness natin?
Oh, parang muna. Mga, tanda, may ugan sila. Mga hatak-hatak, babae na ato-ato.
Pero ating pang kailangan dumakata sa Korea, ating maniyan. Wala na kami.
Ay, kaya mabalo kayo ni.
Ikaw, tapos ano ba, mag-splash natin yan sa Korea? Kaya rin, tapos ito nagago. Tapos, basta ako bago ka na, ano pa muna ka pa? Alim makaunatan naman ba? Explikata na ka rin eh. Pero lumuwal ka tayo. Tapos batuta na ako. May lang tayo. Mag-best day kayo.
Wala pa.
Okay, that's your name, Caesar.
Wala pa.
Tikit na ko kita pit kayo eh.
Wala pang
What's the name of the shirts, the group?
Malangi na ito. May gisa niya kitang
What's
minunan.
the name?
Hanggang kitang
Everybody got
tuporok.
t-shirts.
Wala pang kay.
Ay, kiporok. Kanina na pa kanina eh. May gisa na to.
Limas.
Balita ko sa Amerika yung kaya, sasalikit yan. O yung mga timid ka naman po. Nangaliwa yung pagbuyakin ba yun?
So tell me, are you the coordinator?
No, I'm not.
You passing out all the shirts. What's your position?
I just got handed this
Huh?
for free.
You just passing them out? What's your name?
Christy.
What's your position?
Yung Moises, ganun yan.
Oh, you one of the daughters? What's your name?
Nice to meet you. What's your name again?
Sean.
Pala ko lang
What's your position?
A passenger. My passenger.
Thanks for talking to me.
Muna na kaya siguro. Ay, kaya buring mga ano na.
Nag-isa pa, kumusta naman tayo? O, kumusta na general ko? Panakad dati ka nung pupunta ka dun eh.
Ako rin ba?
Rene.
Eh?
Renero. Renero.
Wow.
Kwento na eh. Sorry kaya na.
Karila mituran di pa. Pare-pareho lang mituran kaya ang aguyo dang kain.
Nalala ko, hindi atin yung mali.
Magindes.
Tali.
Balas.
Okay. Pare-pareho na may turun na rin. Sa kwari na eh.
At ang mag-deliver kaya tiking kai, subik. Basta pit na lang. Pit na itatang, pit na. Wala nga lang milyar eh.
I need the other camera.
Magpauna na kayo siguro, sir.
I need that other
Ingat,
camera.
ingat.
He's about to leave.
Sige. Ay, akit yun na kayo siguro patakar. Sige, sige. Wow, wow. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we're heading right now.
Go.
Boss, muna na kami.
Magpakay. Emotion
Ba? Tao, tang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sige. Pwede yan.
Tutalala ko pa ng mga asawa. Tang. Tang, sige. So they were actually the Land Cruiser Club in Manila, and they're actually doing some ocular visit in our place. So that's why they're here. If you're gonna look at the rig that they have, they're all Toyota Land Cruisers. So that is why.
So was that the one that was the young lady that was passing out the shirts, or she's the coordinator? What's her position? She's just a daughter of one of the members.
Yeah, she's part of the members of the Land Cruiser Club Manila.
And what is the name of the group?
Land Cruiser Club Manila.
Where your shirt at? You took your shirt off?
No,
Or you-
we're not. I'm not part of them. It's
Oh, you're
just
not a
that.
part of?
It's just that when we were looking for coffee, they were there.
Oh, okay.
So it's a coincidence. But some of their members were from here, and they coordinated with us. The one that I'm with is my uncle. The one sitting there with me is my
The one
uncle.
sitting by you was your uncle?
Yeah, is the barangay captain of my place. So
Oh, he's Barande.
yeah, barangay captain.
Oh, okay. You want to explain to us what is the Barande captain?
Barangay captain is an elected official under the local government unit or the municipal of Porac. Every every town, the next or the composition unit of each municipal is actually a composition of barangay. Barangay, these are communities. Communities meaning they're the one heading a particular community. Community is a mixture of different residents. So, for example, like you have residents, I mean, you have people coming from different places, or simply sometimes one particular group in especially here in Pampanga, we are Kapampangan speakers. Kapampangan is the local language, and at the same time, Kapampangan is like the identification of the people who are Kapampangan speakers. I can speak Kapampangan as well, so I might be considered as Kapampangan if I speak Kapampangan. However, since I am part of the indigenous group, my identification or my identity is originally an Aita. So if I would be able to acquire or learn different language, that makes me a multilingual person. So, but I'm not. I cannot. But I don't identify myself as Kapampangan. I am more of the Aita group or Aita part because that is my origin and that is my bloodline.
So, in a Barande, so people go to your uncle whenever it's an incident, whenever it's a problem, and they solve the problem.
Yes.
Before they go to the police department, right?
Yes, yes. He's the elected captain of the community.
You in the Philippines, you have to go to the Barande before the police department, before you go to the police department.
Yes. If any settlements
You,
in
you,
barangay level is not uh, sold, then you go to the police.
what happened if you overjump Barande and just go straight to the police department? What would happen? Would they send you back to him, or what, so he can solve it, or how would that work?
It depends on cases. If it's a criminal, then you gotta be in like on the police, direct to the police because that involves crime. The barangay will assist you. Go in there directly to make the report. But if it's just a simple argument or like uh, thief like that, barangay level is okay. You don't really need it to take it to the police station. It depends on the severity of the situation. If it cannot be
So,
solved on the barangay level,
so if it's something serious, Burundi would investigate it and they would turn it over to the police department if it's real serious.
yes, yes, correct.
And just so people would know, what would be a serious incident that would go to the police department? I know that the little minor things would not go, but the major things.
If it involves threat to life, then you go to the police station. Any incident that might threat a life, you go directly to the police.
Do you have any children?
Nope, me? I'm still single.
You, why don't you have children?
um, let's say I'm still building my career, and not just building my career, but I do understand that once you decide to have a family of your own, it's like you got to be committed.
Mm-hmm.
One for one, if for example, if I decide to have a girlfriend, my 24 hours is no longer mine. It's like I have to allot a certain number of hours for her because that is commitment. You are actually getting a partner in life, so you are preparing yourself on that position that you're going to be a family. So you should be not on the position or on the mindset that you're still a teenager or a single person. So you have to make an allotment of time for that person because you are preparing yourself to have a partner in life. Once you get married, you have to like make adjustment again to cut your time in preparation for you to have a kid. So you have time for your wife and you have time for the kids. So
And
in that is in my own understanding. And to me, I'm not just gonna go. I mean, marriage is very easy. If I want to get married tomorrow, I can. But the thing is, how do you choose properly the partner? You gotta have your own standard. I am a leader. I cannot just choose anybody out there.
are those
Just
people from your community?
yeah, from the other.
So tell me, what is your religion?
My religion, as I'm a Christian, since birth, because what happened is that there is a missionary before that went to our community before, like before the volcano erupted, and they had conducted missions out there, and uh, they were able to indoctrinate my father, my mom. So when I was birthed, I was baptized in a chapel, so I became a Christian at birth. But still, we believe the traditional like belief system. We still, we don't totally scrap them off in the picture because basically what makes a culture includes the belief system of each and every culture. The belief in animism, in spirits, and including, you know, the environment.
Okay, so I know you said your position. Do they consider you a king, or what do they consider you in your village? Or just a what type of leader?
The younger ones. I am more like the bridge, the link to the contemporary world. I mean, this because I can understand the system, lowland system, and I do understand as well the system in our community. So I'm like the link between the.
Do you have a community meeting? Do you tell your community how to function and how to act, or is it anything like that? How do that work?
That's part of my work.
That's part of your work.
To make them understand our position, to make them understand what are our responsibilities as a leader, and what is our like and the direction of the community in the future. Where are we heading? So that's what I'm trying to like explain it as well or share it to them because I cannot insist of the things I know. I need to make sure that when I introduce a new idea to them, they may be able to grasp and understand what I'm talking about, and how is that idea applicable to us. So
So
that's my
if a
work.
member of your community do not obey, is it a discipline position or that happens, or what happened when they don't listen to your commands?
Just let them be. Let them understand what they're losing. Not in the sense. I mean, you have to teach them that if we're not gonna like do this, this will happen. And once it happened, by experience, then that's where they understand. Oh yeah, what he's saying is true. So you, aside from explaining things, you need to make them realize on their own as well that yes, it's true. What he's saying is true.
So, I mean, just to emphasize just a little bit more, you just do you keep speaking with them to so they can get a better understanding on what you're saying, or is it any kind of discipline that you do?
It's the word is not discipline. It's more like the meetings. It's more like the meetings, the conversations with them every time that you're with them. You don't tell them that what you're doing is wrong or what you're doing is that you don't understand. No, you don't tell them that. You just have to make them realize. You just need to present the idea. If they did something wrong, just so be it. You don't need to tell them that you don't understand what I'm. No, it's not like that. You have to be sensitive as well, because if you're not that culturally sensitive about the situation, they won't follow you. I mean, they won't recognize you as a leader. So it's more like I get the idea that sometimes
I think we forgot about the warehouse. I'm sorry for taking you off. We was going to the hardware store.
warehouse or the
The
hardware.
hardware store.
What are you buying specifically again?
Hardware stuff. Is it one close by?
No, no. I mean, what specific items that you're gonna buy?
I'm not for sure. I was going to buy some items that you might need or your village might need.
Because here's the hardware here, but it's still closed. Oh, they were about to open. Here's the hardware. Well, we need to park somewhere there, and then we're just gonna have to walk back. I don't want to cause traffic.
Don't they have like a builders or something like the ones that we seen cross the street from the bus station?
Nah,
They
that's
don't have
not.
that?
We don't call that a hardware one.
No, they don't.
That is more like a department store.
Or is it? Okay.
That's why I was trying to ask you what specific item that you're gonna buy, because there are different stores where you can buy. If you say hardware here in the Philippines, it's mostly construction materials.
Yes.
So are we buying something, or we can head straight?
We can go see what it is that they have.
Okay. No, we're gonna stop.
We could.
Okay. Hold on.
When you pause, do the speaker go off when you pause? It does. Speaker off too. Okay, go get my other camera. Oh, he already locked it. Let open the door again. You gonna use this one? Okay, that's all right. This is good.
So, magkano yung 4? Ah, 3.4. How many can you spend on this?
Just a couple of things.
100 per kilo. How many? Like 4 kilos?
Is
4
that-
kilos is like a 400.
Hmm?
Chate dua.
Hold. Okay, what area are we in now?
Mm, one more 1.2 kilometers away. So as you have seen, we're already outside Clark, and you see the roads and the houses and the buildings are actually more congested. So this is the usual type of communities that you could actually see here in the area, suburbs. So this is another barangay under the municipality of Angeles City.